Good morning, everyone. Before we get started on the workshop itself, I'd like to begin by getting you to think about the whole notion of career breaks and how using career breaks as part of your employment policy could work for you. So, let's just establish what a career break is. A career break is a period of part-time or unpaid time out of the workplace, usually for 6 months to a year in length, after which the employee can return to his or her normal employment. It is most commonly offered to skilled and professional workers who are extra to company needs in times of economic downturn, but whose skills are more difficult to replace when the economy recovers. Career breaks are often used by employees to travel, to engage in extra study, or to undertake voluntary work overseas for charities or humanitarian missions. Now, as employers, you're probably asking, why would I want my staff to take a career break? You're probably also thinking that allowing your staff to take an extended period of time off with a guarantee to returning to the workplace could be a poor economic decision. Why not just hire and fire as needed? Use a redundancy strategy. However, if we think about the ups and downs of most economies, we realise that companies not only need to be able to downsize staff in tough economic times, but must be able to quickly access staff with those skills when times improve. In other words, while implementing redundancies may help the business to survive in the short term, it can have a long-term negative effect on the operation of the business, particularly when work picks up again. This is because using redundancy as a way of downsizing the workforce is extremely unsettling for all concerned. It can lead to a loss of confidence among remaining staff, and this can have flow-on effects to productivity. Also, redundancies reduce the number of experienced committed workers in the company. In the past, companies underestimated the negative effects of compulsory redundancies. However, they now realise that if they want a loyal, engaged workforce, they need to offer alternative programs that secure employee services in a way that is agreeable to both employer and employee. For example, in the most recent global financial crisis, many companies offered career breaks to their staff as a more attractive alternative to redundancy. To survive this crisis, they understood that they needed ways to cut costs, but at the same time retain employee experience for when it was needed again. Offering an unpaid or part-paid career break enabled employers to save expensive salary costs when there was insufficient work, while still retaining key staff. Companies worked out a number of ways this could work for employees, but the key point I want to make here is that by offering a career break as an alternative to redundancy, companies showed good faith, and as a result, employees kept a sense of loyalty to the company, returning at the end of an agreed time and often with a broader skill set. Clearly, career breaks offer both employees and employers benefits. In fact, career breaks have grown so much in popularity that now around 90,000 professional workers a year take up the offer. In Britain alone, it is estimated that around 75% of the workforce are currently considering a career break. Finally, we know that companies cannot avoid the global economic ups and downs, not completely, and this means that they will have fluctuating labour demands. Career breaks offer employees a degree of job security while allowing companies the ability to downsize and to retain expertise. Now, we'll begin our workshop session by looking at your individual business circumstances and employee mix and working through some scenarios for how to best use career breaks as a beneficial policy.